Space. Final frontier. Hey, welcome to the stream. You know, we have a lot to talk about tonight, lads. We're gonna have a discussion tonight about Pokémon and your behavior. No, not that. I fixed the resolution. Someone sent me an email, and I was able to go into the settings and into like a notepad. I felt like Hacker Man, and resolution has been fixed. Now, this is Astroneer. I've been kind of enjoying this a bit, and it's space, and I don't even care how much progress we make, if it's too fast or too slow. I just enjoy playing it. So, load in. I think Mono and Dave are gonna join in too and be my workers. I mean, help me. We can help each other. You know, I think the first thing we gotta do is, get rid of some of these goddamn tethers. There's too many tethers. And then, you know, there will be Sup Pap Mario after this. I just wanted to enjoy the game a little bit, like a kind of a chill game, while I'm still, you know, digesting. So, I'm gonna talk about the Pokemon Direct. Just give me a couple minutes, let me, let people pile in a bit. And we'll talk about the little monkey fella, and, the other interesting Pokemon, like Bartleby, Lumpkin, Mate. I like the Pokemon that's just called Mate. I realize now that, oh man, there's a lot of tethers. I set up so many fucking tethers. I should bring my, my vehicle. Oh god, what is this vehicle? This is something else, isn't it? That's so cool. Alright, where's my vehicle that got stuck last time? What else is there to cover in the Direct? I mean, the discussion that I want to have about the Direct is just a couple thoughts about it. I don't really have a lot of heavy discussion, but more like, oh, this is my tractor. My tractor is very silly. Just kind of, some impressions and thoughts. I am not exactly the hugest Pokemon fan, but let's just say, it was good. I enjoyed what I saw, generally, and, it made me interested in the game, for sure. It was short, there wasn't a lot to it. But, you know, there's a lot to speculate on. And I've already seen lots of fan art. I've had, hundreds of people tweet the Carl Pilkington, version of the little monkey fella. But that's a story for a couple minutes from now. The stream just started. I want everybody to settle in, relax, enjoy yourself, get yourself a nice hot drink. And if not, then just heat up some water in the microwave. Just drink some hot water in the microwave. Whoa. Am I gonna suffocate? Just gonna die a little bit. It's fine. So we're still in the process of building the base. I got a research sample. Is it a good one? I don't know. I remember I got one last time. Got some extenders. Got that work light. That's good. Organic. So if you don't know what this game is, it's space is the place. And that's it. And you build stuff and you look for things and it's nice and it could use a patch. Someone said that I don't understand a single thing of what's happening. Yeah. I mean, it takes a little while to figure it out. This is my backpack. Otherwise, you get to watch me explore and build bases and stuff and cool vehicles and... Vinny, do I exist? In my world, in my consciousness, in my purview, you are but a name in a chat room that is the color red. You are that sentence and only that sentence. And so, in my existence, you are that sentence, and I may never see you again past that sentence. Do you know what Sonder is? There's a word for this. Sonder. It's a fun one. It's the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and as complex as your own. That's what that means. So... now you know. Vinny, are you gonna help your buddies, or are you just gonna stand there? I think I like standing here, to be honest. It's kinda cool. They're not his buddies, they're his slaves? What? No?! I have to question why I got so defensive after you said that. I had to take a step back and think to myself, well, wait a minute, why am I so goddamn defensive about that statement? I do appreciate them, and I will feed them. I'm gonna go get some steak real quick. Hang on. Oh wait, Mono doesn't eat steak. I'll get some milk steak. Roach milk? Mmm. Boy, I'm really good at forgetting about oxygen. Everything's getting slower. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, I need better oxygen. So in order to do that, I have to, I think research and then build. Let's see. Portable oxygenator. That's a lot of research. Fuck that. What about this? Glass. Do we have glass? Why do you take off the tethers? They lag. They lag, and, you can get oxygen from your vehicles. We have glass? Okay, so then let me get a small oxygen tank. Got it. Oxygen filters. Oh. Wait, so if I'm about to die, what... Thank you, random Astronaut friend. Friend! Vinny, I missed the past few streams. Can you explain this game? No. Actually, I don't think I can. And if, someone who just said... Vinny, what do you think of Pokémon? I will let you know in about 10 minutes. I'm sure you've heard everything that you've needed to hear about Pokémon already, and there's not... You know, I'm like... How many hours? 14 hours late to the party here? There's the glass. So now I can make... Presumably... Presumably I can make small oxygen tank. Reusable. So this fills up with oxygen, and then you can just reuse it when you're about to die. Okay. It uses it first? Oh, okay, so instead of you dying, it just uses it. Okay. I'll tell you what I would like to build. Some storage. We got some resin. Oh god, that reminds me. I had a friend whose name online was Resin because he liked weed. So that was like his screen name for years. It was like Resin. That was like a lost memory. No, not Gamby. It was a memory completely lost to time. So here's what you do if anyone wants some explanation of what the fuck is happening here. You see how I plugged this into the power source here? Plugged it in. Right? I put these two ingredients, the resin, at the top here. And then I select medium storage, press the button, and now it uses that resin to 3D print some storage. Resin Lazar. There you are. Thank you, chat, for reminding me about Rem Lazar again. Thanks. Thank you. So now, this little medium storage unit. Boing! I love that. So you unpack it. And, now the best and most efficient and least expensive way to store items is to just dig a hole and put them in there. I know that. You know that. Juno Spasta. But what I can tell you is it looks a right mess. Absolute rubbish. Love. That's not really England, is it? How do you put down a... How do you... Oh, fuck. How do you put down a tether again? It's just a hotkey. T. Just want to like combine all the tethers here, get them in one neat little package, and you know, I got my vehicle, which I can put some tethers on if I need them. But yeah, I think we should, yeah, we'll just keep a tether storage. Can we recycle these fucking things? Is there a way to, like, turn these into useful materials? No? God. Well, I guess they're just here forever now. Look at all that. That's not even half the tethers I set in the game world, too. Who's this lad? Oh, that's... There's a new lad has entered the arena. I think. Oh, hey, Mono. Let me just shove this gun through my face while I talk to you. That's fine, right? Is the new update out? No, but I believe the game unfucks itself a little bit as you continue to play it. No, I'm sorry. If you restart it. I don't know why I couldn't think of the words there, but if you restart the game and you reload the game world, my guess is a memory leak, it goes away. So the game is running at a little bit better than it did at the end of the other stream from the other night. I've got these fucking tethers. God. It's just all day it's just been, my Twitter feed has just been Carl as the monkey fella from Pokémon and just England. Love, we're gonna hunt a fucking Pikachu. Vinny, why no voice chat with your boys? I have a couple reasons. One, I haven't been feeling very social lately, which is why last night, the developer from last night's game, the NoClip website, didn't actually want to talk to me on Discord. It was just someone was notifying me that he couldn't chat, period. But last night I was like, yeah, I don't really want to talk to this guy. And it wasn't at all to do with the dude. I just didn't feel like having to play interviewer. And I also like the idea that this game is kind of solitary. It's ambient. It's chill. And so I'd rather communicate by giving orders. I mean, by speaking on the stream. Some compound materials, there we go. But, yeah, pretty much that. And that also I can talk to you about the Pokemon thing in a bit. Without talking over the guys, even though they're both very respectful, not overly talkative lads. Vinny, is this the new No Man's Sky? Didn't this come out like a little bit before No Man's Sky? Vinny, how do you deal with so many tweets? A lot of ignoring. This came out right after? Okay. But, someone said it's actually good. Again, both games got updated quite a bit, and I was shocked at how much I enjoyed No Man's Sky. I knew that it would even be a hit to my reputation. You know, the meme, loud meme man reputation, pizza pasta man. But I enjoyed it, and I wanted to stream it, and I did. And then it got boring again. But for a little while there, man, some of that stuff was cool. However, this game came out apparently right around the same time, and both games have been updated pretty heavily. It's probably worth noting that I did not want to actually even play this game until the most recent update, because I felt like it was just too light on content. What happened to the light on your truck? Alright, well, I have the light on me. Here. Light. Now is... now the light is on the truck. I gotta do a little bit more cleanup. Yeah, I really fucked this game up with tethers, didn't I? The network being active is what was causing the lag? Oh. Alright, well, regardless, now the land is pure. Vinny, this game is great and all, but when will you kill a dog to meet your quota? Yeah, that someone, and just like a minute ago, someone said, what is the worst Vinesauce meme of all time? And I thought about it for like half a second, and I was like, I don't know if I have an answer to that. Now I do. Bouncy tractor. Why is this tractor going mental? Oh, someone else is joining? I mean, it's said that multiple times. I don't know if someone's joining or not. Usually when the game saves. How often do you drink milk? Are we... like, what are you guys, like, drinking? What's in the water supply lately? In the Twitch water supply? Milk, I guess. How often? With my coffee, I usually drink half and half, so there's milk in there. So every day, just about. Pure, just unfettered milk? Rarely anymore. Used to be more. Have you had Canadian bagged milk? Nah, mate. Vinny, how's your Wednesday going considering the cold weather? It was really cold out today, yeah, it was really bad. It was good. Had a little music session. I got my new guitar pedal called the Mono Synth. So, I believe I'm actually playing this game with the creator of the pedal. Electro Harmonix made a new pedal, just came out, and you can't play chords with it. You can only use one string at a time. And, it's got some really, really weird sounds, but it's cool. It's a little fucking weird. Like, the tracking on the thing doesn't work all that great. So you gotta play it very, specifically, but it turns your guitar into a synthesizer. This needs... oh, right, this needs that, right, okay. Vinny, have you heard of fasting where you don't eat or breathe to lose weight? That sounds like a good, life. Go around the planet a little bit, see what's going on. Just have to keep in mind that that beacon's not always going to be visible. Whoa, gorge. I actually do intermittent fasting. Like, I've been kind of focused on this, where I try not to... I eat within, like, a span of 5 hours, or 6 hours, and that's it. And I'll try not to even snack after that. And then I, you know... I mean, you can just do it by accident, and then you're like, oh, right, I'm doing this. I found out I was doing it by accident, and apparently it has health benefits. I don't know. And I just said to myself, alright, well, if that means no snacking at night before bed, that's a fucking good thing. I'll just make the extra effort to avoid, you know, eating more. And I've been, and it's actually been really good. I feel good. Someone said I thought that was normal. Sure, could be. It's just, you know, again, eating a little extra. I think that's the part. Like, around the clock. Some people, I get up in the middle of the night and eat real quick. And I don't do that. If I can help it, I just try to drink water. But, yeah, anyway. Now you know way too much about my life, and... Vinny, how many games do you eat per day? That is interesting that you should say that. No reason. Just interesting. Okay, let's talk about Pokemon real quick now. I feel like enough people have entered the stream, so I won't have to repeat myself as much. Okay, so Pokemon Direct today. I didn't feel like doing a big, discussion about it because it was only 7 minutes, and I'm not a huge Pokemon fan in the same way other people are. I don't get, like, passionate about these things, so I don't have a lot to contribute. What I can say is that I love the way the world looks. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Cool name. The visuals on the game are fucking fantastic. Really strong art direction. The rolling hills, the fields, the you know, industrial England thing, mate. Lots of jokes about England lately I've seen. So I'm all about that, but it's just a really, really nice looking game. I hope Game Freak, wizards they are, can, I hope what they can do is, I hope they can actually get the game to run above 30 frames a second, or at least lock it at 30, because I'll be honest, there was some chug. I saw a little bit of chug while I was watching the trailer there. I don't know if that was just because of, you know, watching it on YouTube. Maybe it's because it's an early version. I'm sure there's reasons, but I saw a little bit of a chug here and there right in the beginning. No big deal. But we'll see. That would be nice. 30 frames a second would be great. Art direction, for me, is strong enough that I am actually very interested. It just looks like a world I want to get lost in. The disappointment is that they didn't take it far enough outside the realm of Pokemon that we're used to. It feels like they're playing it a little bit safe. You know, some of the locked camera angles from above. I guess my desire for Pokemon has always been the open world thing, and I didn't really expect we were going to get Breath of the Pokemon Wild, but you know, I can dream. I can have hopes and dreams. But the visuals, other than that, do look good. The world map looks pretty linear, and I don't really care. I'm sure within the linearity there's going to be plenty of room for exploration. I like the way the map looks. I like all the weird little oddities. I just love the world. I think it's a cool looking world. The starters, I'm a little lukewarm about. It's not that I don't like cute things. It's just that I like dinosaurs better. However, here's something I can say. There's a little monkey fella. So people have already made art of the monkey as Carl Pilkington. And that's my favorite thing ever. And then the rest of the gang, they made the other starters. I like that the names of these Pokemon, let me show you real quick. I like that the names of the Pokemon are actually, they sound like English words. Have a bit of a Grookey, mate. Check it out. There's a little monkey fella there up in Manchester. It's Manchester the game. Here's the other one. This is from Splash Zone on Twitter. Water absorbent. So, you know, there it is. I think it's fucking fantastic. And, so I'll probably pick the monkey for meme's sake. And Sobble. I'm having a bit of a sobble, mate. Today, I'm fucking sobbled to right shit and back, mate. When I stream the game, I'll try real hard not to do the Manc accent. I won't study how the accent goes for months in advance, just so that I can do a more accurate representation of the Manchester fucking, Speaking of, Liam Gallagher's going off on a fucking rant again lately. There's a song from Oasis called Acquiesce, and Liam was like, I hear a lot of requests for this fucking song. What's going on here? He's like, if you sing the choruses, I'll sing the verses. Could sound good. And, people are like, Liam, why don't you just sing the second verse for real this time? Because that's a song he doesn't sing the second verse to, ever, for some reason. And he keeps, in the news, well, in interviews, he says that he didn't know there was a second verse. He's like, there is no second verse. Like, he's just being a cheeky asshole about it. So on Twitter, he finally responded by saying, the second verse is wank. That's an actual quote. I love that you can use wank as a descriptor for how the quality of something is. Manchester United. Forever. Do we have any Mancs in the audience tonight? Yep, we got a couple. Usually the ones with the smiley faces where they say me, smiley face. Usually I know better than to accept those answers. But the truth is, are you lads happy? That's my question. It's not the truth. It's a question. Are you lads happy that you're finally getting some recognition in the gaming world, even if it is only through a fantasy land called what the fuck is the name of it? Galah. I've seen Galexit jokes already. That didn't take long. Also, the bunny is called Scro Bunny. Score Bunny. Score Bunny, right? Well, I've seen people type, Habanero. And I think, you know, can we just name Pokemon for Game Freak? Hopscorch? Oh god. Vinny, I have a bunch of machine-learned generated Pokemon that you can name if you want. Alright. Alright, let me see it. Vinny, Englanders had nothing but Arthurian legends to live off of until now. We're Knights of the Round Table. You had Arthurian legends and Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and that's it. Finally, something for England. It's not like you had the biggest bands in the world and James Bond and Pierce Bronson. That's not his name. So these are machine-learned Pokemon, huh? I don't know how you did this, but I'm not going to name them so much as I'm going to say I see a Slimeachu, Slimenon, Slimeancy, Slimander, Meltan, Slimebach, Slime, just Slime. Those are cool, thanks bro. Good shit. So what are we doing here? Is this some kind of centrifuge? Why are you doing this? Separates resources from soil. Turns dirt into nice things. You can eat dirt. If you're really, really hungry, you can get some, like, you know, nutrition from dirt. It's good. It's yummy. Is that how that works? Yeah, your mouth needs to be a centrifuge, though. Does anyone here have a centrifuge mouth? I think that was a very dirty question unintentionally, and I'm sorry about that, chat. Anyway, give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. I thought I had another Pokemon thing. I don't, sadly. I thought I had something else. It's just more weird cats. People keep tweeting weird cats at me again. I guess I'm okay with that. I was convinced there was another Pokemon thing. Alright, no worries. So yeah, let me just finish my Pokemon discussion. There isn't much left, and then I can focus more on the game, which, like I said, this game allows for conversation and commentary. Pokemon... Yeah, it's good. There you go. That's all I have to say about that. What do you think the legendary will be? Wasn't there a naked, crop circle? Or something? What was it? It's like one of those monolithic figures. That was an old Pokemon? No? Okay. It's gonna be a sword and a shield. It's gonna be wank. This machinery is mental. Okay, no, for real though, it does look good, and I like that this is the first real, like, next leap in Pokemon that we're getting. Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee were fine for what they were, and they were a good bit of nostalgia, and they didn't really take full advantage of the Switch's power, which is fine for what the games were. I know they pissed off a lot of people. I didn't really mind it, but I also didn't play a lot of it. Just couldn't find the motivation to finish the game. But essentially, the game looks pretty good. It's like, oh, right. It's not just Nintendo's next handheld in terms of, like, power and visual quality. It's also Nintendo's next console. So, it's a nice looking game. I think I'm worried about the frame rates, as I said, but, that's pretty good. I like that it's going back to some of the mechanics. There's gyms. The gyms... Was the football stadium... when I say football, I mean football. Was that a gym? That massive fucking stadium? It's kind of cool. Manchester fucking United. So yeah, that's definitely much more what people wanted. It's something I wanted. I feel like it's going to be more engaging than Pokemon Let's Go ever could be, which is, you know, that was the point. They made it so, like, newcomers and people that just wanted that nostalgia hit would jump on board. And, like I said, not my favorite. And I was almost, like, at the point where I thought to myself, maybe, do I want to play a Pokemon game this year? Do I even want to stream this? You know, I saw the Fire Emblem game at last week's Nintendo Direct, and I thought to myself the same thing. I'm like, do I actually want to stream Fire Emblem? And I was like, oh, maybe the Direct will win me over. Nope. 2 weeks ago, sorry, 2 weeks ago, Direct. Time goes by very quickly. What's wrong with it? Oh, I just wasn't interested. I'm sure there's plenty of people that could illustrate several reasons why the game didn't really look great, but I'm not into the whole school thing. The game, the trailer, the descriptions of stuff, it didn't really do anything for me. Listen, I'm a very, very casual Fire Emblem player. I've only ever completed Awakening. So, not for me, love. But, that said, I had the same thought for Pokemon. I'm like, do I really want to play this? And seeing the trailer, however short, however many questions we still have, the main takeaway for me was, I would like to explore this world and see what new Pokemon are in there, because it's cool. It could be cool. That's about it. It's gonna be kind of difficult for me to want to go back to random battles, though. Let that be the last thing I discuss. I don't like random battles. Even in Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger, well, Chrono Trigger doesn't have random battles, but, like, you know, some of my favorite games have random battles, and those are usually my least favorite parts of the games. So, part of me liked what Let's Go did, where you could see the things, you could see the Pogies. Other than that, you know, that's about it. There really wasn't enough shown. I also believe that it was smart, it was smart that Nintendo did its own Direct for this, as opposed to, say, you know, lumping it onto the Direct from 2 weeks ago, because that way people could focus on the other stuff, and then, you know, give it a couple weeks, let the hype cool a bit, and then here's Pogies. Vinny, could you explain a bit more why or what you don't like about random encounters? They get annoying. I think it's almost self-evident. They interrupt gameplay. Sometimes the encounter rates are too high in games, and it just takes out, like, you know, you'll be exploring, walking around, looking at things. Oh, this is nice. And then just... Yeah, I know, use repels, but I like seeing the enemies on the overworld in games. That's why Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross are, like, my favorite battle systems in RPGs, generally. I will deal with it. I will live. It's fine. It's in the grass only, I get that, but I'm just saying I was a little spoiled, because I like- and Mother and stuff. Vinny, that is the gameplay in Pokémon. Well... Sure. That's fine. You're right. Vinny, that's such a trivial problem, but I understand. How dare you? No, the truth is... The truth is this. I need a big printer. I'm sorry, I'm just walking around aimlessly in this game. But there's, you know, stuff I wanted to talk about. Here's the last thing I'll say about random battles. Skies of Arcadia is a fucking phenomenal game. The encounter rates for random battles are a little bit ridiculous. And it actually makes the game a slog. Not a slag. A slog. Aluminum and compound. So, maybe Pokemon's a little different, because, you know, you can choose when you want to go into the grass, you can use a repel. But I feel like the random battle encounter rate in Skies of Arcadia is just ridiculous. And it actually detracts from the game and makes me not want to replay it as much. Vinny, how would you do random battles? Chrono Trigger? Or, like Pokemon Let's Go did, where you could see the enemies in the grass, and you can choose whether or not you want to engage. Aluminum, aluminum, just in time for breakfast. Vinny, those aren't random battles. Exactly. Did I say it incorrectly? That's how I would like battles. Then it's not random. Well, they pop up randomly. You can see them, and then you can choose whether or not you want to... So it's just battles. Get rid of them. Don't need them. Okay. Now, we'll get back to the game. Yeah, it's a trivial problem. I'll deal with it. It's no big deal. But it's, you know, like I said, it's something. It's something I wanted to mention, even if it's not the biggest deal. For some people it is. They just want it to be exactly that, and that's fine. But, like, actual battles and not throwing balls, right? Right. No more throwing balls. So we need laterite. Okay. Laterite makes aluminum. Hmm. There's aluminum in one of the storages. Bump into that real quick. Oh. I made this. Wow. I don't even know if the buggies are good in this game, but I made it anyway. I probably set the team's resources back for, you know, like a year. It needs a seat. It needs a driver's seat. I made one of these, like, in the last stream. Fuck yeah. Did it. I made a buggy. Why not Buggy go? Does Buggy not have its own source of power? Fucking thing sucks. Medium shredder? Whoa, what do you do? Whoa, shredders. Sounds interesting. Drill? We don't even have drills, so we can't go... We cannot underground. We got small battery. We found some small batteries. I thought we had medium battery. Medium battery unlocked. So it needs lithium and zinc. And that's in printer. So let's see. I think we don't have lithium, I don't think. I know we have zinc. Quartz. I'm so happy because today I found my friends and they're off gathering materials and working for me. Unpaid. Oh, okay. Let's not worry about that for now. We shall be powered by wind. Is that mono? You didn't wave back, bro. This is like the Woomy Wars of 2017. Moner. What's, where do we get lithium? From medium batteries. On another planet? So this thing doesn't have good storage, but it's fast. Wow. What's going on down here? Beacon? Hey mate, where's the oxygen? We dying? Hello, Vineyard. I'm talking to you from the Twitch.tv commenting service. I watch you YouTube videos for a while, and I think you're funny. Cheers. Cheers, mate. The Twitch.tv commenting service is my favorite. Thank you. I know there's a way to, to do, you can build like an oxygen thing underground that does not require tethers. You like to go vroom vroom? Like, the Jay Leno thing, it's just he's regressing. As he gets older, he just becomes more and more like a kid. You know what I mean? Like, he starts interviewing guests on his Tonight Show, and he's like, you know, I like cars. Do you like them? I got a lot of cars. And then now, as he gets older, he doesn't have a TV show. Maybe he does, Jay's Garage or whatever. But as he continues to get older, like, he just thinks he has a show, and he's, like, talking to his Twitch.tv audience. And he's like, you like to go vroom? Fucking hell, mate. Missa wanna go vroom. Vinny, do you plan on streaming one of the Resident Evil games coming to Switch this May? I plan on streaming Resident Evil Remake on the PC for Halloween this year. So I won't be purchasing any of the Switch versions. Maybe Resident Evil 4. Just because it's... I like... probably not. Probably not. It will be the fourth time I purchased Resident Evil 4. And there's no reason for that. Even if it is portable, no reason. So, Monner and Dave, I have a little bit of an idea. Here's my idea, check this out. In order to get more research, we build more of these research chambers. Oh, we're all out of research. Never mind. I take that back. Oh wait, no, we have some research. Let's see. Do we have... I think we have 2 research chambers. We do. Oh, okay. You guys have been busy. Well, I've been talking about Scrogies. God, I'm just a menace. Look at this. I'm fucking a disaster. Like breaking shit. What are we building towards? What are you guys trying to do? I know the ultimate goal is to get into space, right? Extra large storage? That looks cool. Planet. That planet. I'm making my way to the planet Core because it looks incredible. Really? You can actually get to the planet Core in this game? Where are you? Oh my god. Oh my god, Mono, what have you done? Oh my fucking god, oh, this is death. Maintain desired power to unlock... How... We need portable oxygen. We're gonna need drill updates. That's right. That's correct. Yes. Oh, we're gonna die. We're going to the planet core. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These materials are really nice looking. Whatever the fuck they are, I don't know, but I like them. Is that a pickle? Do you guys see that? It's like a gherkin. Hey, Mono, hi. Mono, hello. Mono, how do you breathe? Show me. Oh, you just have lots of oxygen? And then you run back up real fast? Okay, good plan. We could, like, park a vehicle down here. We've got some extra. Why don't we park this motherfucker down there? Who's using this? No one's using this shit. Well, it needs extra... It needs power. We can construct an oxygenator in the small printer. Let's do that. It costs 1,800. I'm buying it. Got it. Alright. I'm making executive decisions here. Oxygenator is 1 ceramic, 1 aluminum. We have ceramic? Aluminum. Crucial fun. Aluminum. It needs clay. Alright. Put the fucking clay in there. This is Pokemon's fault. I will do the honors. Wait, this is gonna need power, though. Right? The oxygenator doesn't need power? Okay. It's just a medium platform. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, fuck. What have I done? Made bad decisions. That's fine. That's good. Whoa, look at that. It's like when Peter Jackson was trying to make the most accurate representation of the Lord of the Rings TV show. Not TV show. Hang on a second, I have a phone call. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. It's like not entirely a health emergency, but it's a family thing. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay, and I know I won't be going into detail, but it's fine. I forgot to breathe. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, that's where this thing is. Why doesn't it... That's weird. You know, I'm still not breathing. Needs a platform. Vinny, you need a platform. Okay, it needs a platform. Alright, so we gotta get a small platform. Okay. Let's suffocate again. Tethers and a platform? This is just crashed here. Probably gonna run out of power soon. It needs medium? Okay. The car might be better. Yeah. But I think we're a little too far. We're a little too far into this. Two resin for a decent medium platform. Alright, fine, we'll do medium. So that we can get other materials in there. Do some research too. I know that wacky centrifuge had plenty of resin. Okay, this is fine. We'll get a couple tethers. Even though we know they lag. We'll clean up the mess afterwards. God. I hate accidentally doing that. All hail King Neptune and his water breathers. Sorry. Just whenever I hear aluminum, I have to think of the fucking... Every single time the word aluminum comes up, super fast jellyfish immediately gets stuck in my head. Guess it's better than Rem Lazar. And I built the wrong platform. Yeah. Whatever. I wonder what's the best way to generate power underground where there's no wind and no sun. Nice jump. I have something else. Thermal. Some thermal heat. Doesn't appear to need power. Oh, well, I don't know if it needs power now. it doesn't. Oh, it just generates. Okay, so we've got underground oxygen. What we could use is a drill. Vinny, the oxygen machine broke? What? It appears to be flowing. Build a giant hamster wheel for power. That sounds nice. We'll volunteer one chat member to be in the hamster wheel. Just waiting for one of these to finish. How fucking long do these take? Research. Research complete. Drill strength 1. Oh dear lord. Tungsten carbide. I guess the solar cells aren't really... That's, yeah, the solar isn't quite cutting it for energy at the moment. Yeah, we've just... The energy just went fucked right off. Let's, do as God intended, which is destroy nature. Of course. Verity would be really pissed right about now. I look over in chat and someone says, "You're going to suck this forest clean!" Clean! Clean! R. Should help a little bit. Got several organic items in case we run out of power again. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, well, drill is a little far off. Vinny, remember last stream when you said that Demon Days is your favorite Gorillaz album? What's your favorite song on that album? It's a hard one to choose a favorite song. I also like Plastic Beach. I like the new album. I like songs from all of their albums, make no mistake. But, I like... Oh, fuck. What's my favorite? I like the ending two songs. Like Demon Days and Don't Get Lost in Heaven. But I don't know if that's my favorite. Are we the last living souls? I think Last Living Souls might be my favorite. And I saw the Gorillaz do it live when I saw them this past, last year. And they were really good. That one was, in particular, amazing. So, I don't know. I guess that one. It's hard to choose. Too many good ones. Eat there. Is it worth even doing this? Why are me and Mono even doing this? You know what we need? We need a wide mod. Mono, you have a wide mod. Why is your shit so wide? Oh, that's Dave. Sorry. Wrong slate. Shredder. Boost wide mod. It just needs one zinc and I can make it. Vinny, what do you think about this game including third-party spying software? I didn't think about that until you just said it. What do you got that for real? Is that like real information? Or is that jape-formation? Vinny, I told you about it before. Oh, I forgot about that then. It's real, it's in the EULA. Pretty sure that was just a general EULA. It's mentioned in the boilerplate EULA, that was deconfirmed. It's people freaking out about the EULA and misinterpreting it. Well, now I feel so much better. A bunch of random chat members with no links, no articles, and no proof have told me that I don't need to worry, so I won't worry. Because that's just too much mental energy. No, the truth is I have no idea. I'd have to really look into it. You know, if all of you right now say if you don't have cats and you just say cat food. I love me some cat food. Cat food is amazing. I can't wait to get me some cat food. Cat food is great. Say it out loud near your phone. And then check your ads over the next couple days. And see how those ads look. And then tell me if you feel like technology was a good idea. I like having access to all of human knowledge in the palm of my hand. More than that, I like having a flashlight in the palm of my hand. Got one of those as well, in the form of a phone. But, yeah, the technology itself is great. Then, you know, then you have Facebook. It's like, God damn it. Hey, Vinesauce, are you interested in purchasing these flashlights? Actually, I quite like flashlights. Yeah, how do I get me one of those? Wide. See, now it's wider. Vinny, I looked it up. Astroneer made a statement on Steam and revised their EULA because it wasn't clear cut. So, I mean, it's worth knowing these things. And if people are freaking out about it because something is vaguely worded and you think Astroneer is going to steal your wacky digits, it's good to know. But, you know, there's a lot of places, doesn't make it right, but almost every potential website and app that can sell your information to Facebook and advertisers is actually doing so right now. So I hate to say this, but Astroneer is probably the least of your problems. I don't mean to make you worry, but... What's the thing? There was an article about how, Facebook was upset because there's some kind of tool that's being released that's going to, like, cut into their advertising revenue. It's not AdBlock, it was something else. Something else. But yeah, they were like, you know, there was a statement that they were upset about that. And, some kind of like, clear history thing. You'll be able to clear your history with them. You'll be able to clear your history with them. If that's the case, then yeah, they're upset about that because they feel like that's gonna, you know, cut back on profitability. I mean, why would anyone willingly hurt Zucker Friend? It's just not fair. Cut into his profitability. He just wants to know... He just wants to know what your penis looks like. So he can sell it to Fleshlight, so they can make a mold specifically for you. A cat food brand mold. This has certainly been a weird stream tonight, so far. I'm choking. Dreeb. Dreeb, I'm choking. I need oxygen. Where's the oxygen, Breeb? Breeb. Breathe. Breathe. Oh god. Oh, where'd you put it? Oh fuck. Are you guys going towards the center? I believe so. That is the goal. Mono's hole is going towards the center. Mine is just an access shaft. What? Where's Mono's hole? Facebook would like to know your location. Red beacon on the surface? Oh, that's what that thing was? Okay. Well, now we have an access shaft. Vinny, you're doing this on purpose? I swear to God. Listen to me. What other words am I going to use? Tunnel. We have an access tunnel. Alright, Mono. If you're digging to the center of the earth... You have my axe! Anyway, as I was saying, it's like Peter Jackson trying to be... This is like an hour later I'm saying this now, but... Peter Jackson trying to be as faithful to the books as possible. For the Lord of the Rings films. And then he's like, what could we do here? Oh, I know, we could make Legolas throw his shield. And throw the shield. He could throw the shield and ride it down like a skateboard. There. And like a surfboard. Like a snowboard. And shoot the bad guys with the arrows while he's doing it. I mean, I love the Lord of the Rings movie so much. I just finished, I'm going very slow watching through it, but I just finished Two Towers. And, Faramir had displayed his quality. And I like all that stuff. But... You have to toss me! God. Oh, no! Oh no! Oh no, fuck. Are you watching the extended editions? Yeah. I can't really watch the theatrical cuts because there's too many scenes that I'm like, where the fuck did that scene go? And I feel like the extended cuts aren't even enough. Like, we need... You know... 6 hours per movie / per book, you know. Then maybe we would have a little bit... Like, there's no fucking Tom Bombadil, son. Tom Bombadil was able to play with the ring. He was able to hold it and toss it around and play with it. Because who knows who Tom Bombadil is? Is he Iluvatar? Is he the god of Lord of the Rings? Is he the Lord of the Rings? But he was able to play with it and not have any, you know, temptation Even Sam, at one point, had temptation from the ring. I read this, I think, found this very interesting, but I read this, analysis. It was a letter from I don't know if I mentioned this on stream at any point, but it was a letter from Tolkien later on in his career when asked about the ring. He said that no one could have resisted it. Frodo was he took it as far as anyone alive at that time could have before, spoiler for Lord of the Rings, I guess, before he, wants to keep it. The point of the thing is that no one could destroy it willingly. Zero. No one. Not a single person alive. Maybe Tom Bombadil. And, the fact that Gollum was there, you know, and Frodo showed pity to Gollum, and the accident that ensued, is the only reason that worked out. There's a dude on YouTube called Men of the West, that's his YouTube channel, and he does these theory videos about what would happen if Saruman took the ring, what would happen if Faramir went with the Fellowship instead of Boromir. And in his theory crafting, and it's all just, you know, it's all just for fun. But in the theory, everything goes much smoother. Everything goes great because Faramir is really good. You know, he's a much more honorable person who's not as tempted, and he's like a ranger, and he can do a lot more to contribute in a variety of ways. But it goes so well that when they get there, Gollum isn't there to help do the thing. And I thought, yeah, that's about right. Vinny, I would try punching it. Well, Gimli does hit it with a hammer. Or did he use his... Yeah, he used a hammer, I believe. And that was, that didn't really work. Someone said, Vinny, this nerd talk makes me want to shove you in a locker. Keep talking, Four Eyes. I'll give you a wedgie. I don't like Lord of the Rings anymore. In fact, it's dumb. I hate it. I don't know why. I'm gonna play football. Oh, whoa. Look at this. But, yeah, I really like that stuff. I like the lore. There was another one where, it was... What if Galadriel got the ring and took the ring? What if Aragorn took the ring? And, like, again, the theories of corruption. Well, it was nice knowing you, Mono. We forgot to breathe. My only regret is that I have oxygenitis. How'd you do? What if Gandalf or the Balrog got the ring? Well, I didn't watch the Gandalf video yet, I don't think, but there is a theory on the dude's YouTube channel about what if Gandalf did get the ring. And, here's a little tip about any of these videos. They're not by Tolkien, so it doesn't matter. It's all just theory and fanfic. However, what I like about the series, to a large degree, is that there are some rules, which is that the ring corrupts no matter who you are. And that, again, no one could destroy it willingly, because it always wants to return to its master, Sauron. And so, given those rules, you could actually kind of almost figure these scenarios out, which makes it fun. Oh, hey, Mono. Where the fuck are we going? I think I'm lost. Vinny, the ring corrupts people almost as much as you do. What if you kept it on a stick? I think if you were still the ring bearer at that point. You still have it near your person. Someone said, what if Gandalf got it? It would be bad for him. I think the reason that the hobbits can carry it is because they moisturize and that they have smooth fingers. Listen, I don't know. Pull it behind you on a very long rope. I want to resurrect Tolkien and get him here right now. I want to read these chat messages to him and say, hey, J.R.R. Tolkien, I have some questions for you. Okay. You have a really, really, really long rope. Like 50 feet. And you just drag it behind you. Is this good? And then he would have a heart attack and die again. Put it on a necklace around a horse. Are you fucking kidding me? That's perfect. That's a really good plan. Well, then the horse would become evil and corrupted, right? And take it to Sauron. Sauron's will would influence the horse to take the ring to Sauron, to Mordor. And then one of the Nazgul would grab it. There was this old Flash animation from years ago after the movies came out where it was like, Gandalf was like, I have a plan, after the Fellowship convenes at Rivendell, and they just take one of those massive fucking eagles, and they fly over it, and they just drop the ring into the volcano. And then, they win immediately. And then, they're like, well, that was easy. And then Pippin's like, yeah, one of us might have died. And then the end. Except the Nazgul have those flying dragons. So you think, okay, the reason they didn't use the eagles is because the Nazgul had flying dragons. I'm waiting for Mono to get back down here so I can get my ship back. Hang on a second. Mono, I might need your help down here. I don't know where the stuff is. Oh, that was a whole other base, I think. It's over here. There's no oxygen over here. I appear to be dying a second time. Also, the frame rates are getting crusty again. The eagles don't give a shit. They wouldn't fly the Hobbit because of men archers. Yeah, I'd like to know what the deal is with those eagles. It seems like the most logical course of action. Vinny, if the eagles are corrupted, the world is fucked. Alright. You put the ring on a rope. You put the ring on a rope on a hobbit who is also on a rope, who is on an eagle. Someone said hang it off of a kite. Would the rope get corrupted? I think, based on some of the stuff I've read, and my understanding of the ring, is this. Oh, hey there, friend. Can you help me find my way? I've lost my way. Okay, the way I understand is this. It will use chance and happenstance in any form it can to potentially get that thing to Mordor, to Sauron. So here's what would happen. You put it on a kite, there would be a fell wind that would blow it to the east. And then the kite would just randomly, and, you know, through happenstance, just disconnect and land right in the exact spot that... Oh, there's a Nazgul right there. I don't know how... I might be misinterpreting my Tolkien here. I might be going a little mental with it. But, Mono, I'm gonna die again. I just realized that.
Dragon! These people need air! I need air. Please, Jamie, I need the cookies. I'm losing my power. Jamie, please. I need the air. I cannot breathe. Jamie, why do you... Oh my god.
Please. It's so close. It's right there. Ah! Casually forgetting that the Eye of Sauron would see that eagle from 100 miles away. Good point. Vinny, the ring chose to be found after being lost in a river. It literally has the power to force events to occur in its favor. Yes, and that's, and as such, putting it on a kite is also probably not a great idea. It has the best RNG manipulation of any speedrunner. It has the best luck stat of any D&D master. It's... You know... when watching those theory videos, one of my favorite parts is, and I agree with this, and I love it, is that, whenever someone other than, you know, a hobbit gets the ring, like, say, Aragorn or Gandalf, eventually... it's left up to them, like, you gotta destroy the ring. Destroy the ring, like, do it now, you have it, destroy it. And in their minds, they say, no, we have to destroy Sauron first. But the logical answer is that if you destroy the ring, that destroys Sauron. Which is, you know, that's always the, they're like, yo, wait a minute, wait 1 second. We can use the ring to destroy the forces of Mordor and Sauron, which means that we win. But it's like, no, dude, if you destroy the ring, you destroy Sauron. That's how that works. Isn't this a cool conversation for anyone who has never seen these movies or read the books? I'm sure you guys are, like, really loving this right about now. I'm sure there's several people that have, you know, haven't dipped into this world. But it is, it's very interesting. I have not read the Silmarillion, which is, like, basically the Bible of Tolkien's world. That's how committed this dude was to his lore. He wrote a fucking Bible. Like a fake series of events. He didn't, his son did? Well, I say fake, but I mean, like, you know, like, picture in your mind conjuring up your own Bible of what you think could have happened to start a world or a universe, and then making it really, really obtuse and hard to read. What does the ring even do? Okay, I can do that for you, if you haven't dipped into the world. Let me explain the ring, so that way the previous conversation might then have some meaning to you. And then after I explain the ring, we'll take a quick break, probably, and then, Super Paper Mario might just dig a little bit more in the game. I want to see the... I don't know how close we are to the fucking planet core, but I was kind of hoping we could see it. The ring is... it's a ring of power. It gives you the ultimate power to do things, lots of things. It's Sauron's ring. Sauron being the big baddie. There we go. And, there are many rings, of course. There's not just one, but that is the one ring to bring all of them together. Without being too nerdy, one ring to bind them and all that stuff, yeah. But essentially the ring has... it can, you know, make you powerful, but it corrupts you. It is the ultimate power. You know how they say absolute power corrupts absolutely? It's that. And, Sauron was defeated in the Second Age of this world, and he lost his physical form. And the ring will bring him... if he's reunited with it, it would make him unstoppable and the most powerful. Like, so he's just a spirit in the Third Age, and it would make him the most, powerful thing. So it will bring him back into the world to rule them all. It would make him whole, and then there would be almost no chance of stopping him that second time, because he'd been building power for thousands of years. Is that about right, chat? Did I get that right? More or less. So the ring was lost, and it's the MacGuffin of the Lord of the Rings universe. The ring was lost, and there's a little hobbit fella named Smeagol who found it in a river, and he held on to it for a very long time. And he just liked it. He didn't want power or anything, he just liked the ring. He liked the way it made him feel. And it corrupted him, it turned him into a little goblin fella named Gollum. And, so... and then in the Hobbit book, Bilbo finds it, who then gives it to Frodo, and then Frodo bricks in Sam's mouth, and, oh wait, that's Clerks 2. That's a different thing altogether, sorry. Fuck. Why did a pepper just fly past me? Vinny, you've been wandering in circles for 20 minutes in caves doing largely nothing and talking about hobbits. Do you feel proud? Actually, yeah, I kinda do. I like this. You know, the past couple streams I haven't had a chance to actually talk and share commentary and like, just discuss things that I like. Because the streams were... it's either Kid Icarus or Paper Mario, where I'm doing a lot of reading or I'm listening to a lot of voice acting. So I haven't really had much of a chance to actually speak, and it's been nice to do that today, even if it means I've been wandering around in a cave aimlessly. It's just, this planet core is really fucking far off, isn't it? It's because the weakest race in Middle-earth with the strongest will in Middle-earth was the only that could resist its power. It's the classic underdog story. That's right, the hobbits, they're not very strong, but they have strong wills, and they eat, like, lots of food. That's correct. Vinny, I'm making progress probably over halfway there. Are we in the same, like, region, Mono? Where the... I've lost you again. Meanwhile, this whole time, we're now researching shuttles. Someone said, also the hobbits had very little ambition and were satisfied with simple things, so the ring can't appeal to them as much. Vinny, did an elf ever try to hold the ring, though? They seem pretty willful. Well, if you watch the movies, Galadriel is tempted by the ring, and it's not pretty. The elves have their own rings, and they're fine, but the more powerful the being that has the ring, the more horrible the fate of the world would be. Right? I think that's how that goes. It would be just too corruptible. Elves are smug shits, by the way. Alright, well, I've lost Mono. I'm gonna go back to the surface. I can show you the planet Corn next time. But, yeah, I said this earlier, but apparently, and I forgot about this in the book, but I remembered this, through some video, and, it's Sam, who's probably the most humble, amazing, you know, like, altruistic character in the entirety of the series, who actually without, you know, Frodo wouldn't have been able to do it. When Sam thinks about the ring at one point, he pictures himself with a flaming sword. And he pictures himself as like this, you know, this hero. And... what the fuck? Aw, come on, mate! No. Also, Frodo's first name is Mr., just in case you didn't know. You see how I fell through that little hole? That, like, insanely minimal chance of me falling through that hole was as if I had the ring. And it wanted to keep me down here. That was a visual... that was a visual, explanation of how that shit works. Now you know. Where's my fucking body? I had some good stuff on me. Oh, where is it? Fucking hell. I need to go back up. I went too far down. Okay, well, I needed oxygen.
I need to... yeah.
So, let's see, where were we? It was, I had gone past this. Right? So I probably died right here. Yep. They need to fix these fucking memory leaks, man. Vinny, do you think the ring would corrupt Rem-Lazar? I should make that video. I should do some theory crafting about how Rem-Lazar is the perfect being. How about Tommy Wiseau? Let's go a little bit further. Tommy sees himself and writes himself in his movies as a perfect, like, godly being with no flaws, no faults. Haha, what's this? You know what Tommy looks like? A corrupted elf. Like, Tommy spent some time, like, in the mud and was, like, corrupted by the dark energy of Mordor. And, like, his facial features became twisted and gnarled. I can resist the power of the ring. Oh, fuck. I got lost again. Ah, God. I don't know. Just want to get my body back and then save. Oh, wow. Meanwhile, while we're faffing in a cave somewhere, doing nothing of consequence, Dave is getting us off this planet. We've got a fucking construction site that rivals CERN. CERN, Hern. Yeah, thanks, chat. So, what else? Oh, yeah, so no, Tommy... Actually, Tommy is... Yeah, like, he held the ring for a couple months... Or, yeah, couple months. That's what he looks like to me. But I think he would be corrupted instantly. So never mind. Yeah, it would be an instant corruption, for sure. I was right around the corner. What do you know? This cave system is butts. Maybe next time I stream this, I can actually show you a successful planet core expedition. Stay by the tethers, I'll guide you down. Did you get there, Mono? Not to the core? Okay, well then, that's okay. Let's pap. Sorry. Next time. This is a good game to just talk over. But, I definitely want to... I mean, we have a rocket now, right? So eventually we can make some progress. Come unpack the rocket. Mental. Wow. I did it. I did this. Alright, later. You forgot oxygenator? How do I get back? Haha, sorry about that. I was just kidding, guys. I didn't really want to leave you, like, you know, I wasn't really gonna just strand you on the planet. Got pranked, bro. Oh. Is that an oxygenator? Cool. Alright, later. Did you intentionally take the thruster off so that I couldn't leave? You have enough fuel for 1 round trip. Oh, I don't want to waste more fuel. Good for a round trip. Sorry about that. So wait a minute. Just very quickly, before we do this, we can come back to this. Can we can come back here and Vinny, it's not hard to make more. You can come back here after visiting 1 planet. Alright, can you guys get in? Or is this a single-seater? It's a single seat. I'm in. Yeah. So I guess we need 1 rocket per person. That is pretty mental. Not gonna lie, that is very mental. Bigger rockets can fit more. Yo. 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 So this is... there's difficulties here. Moon. Go to the exotic planet. Ground control to Major Tom. Vinny, if we get to the planet core, we can summon an alien satellite that you can land on. That's so cool. We need lithium from there. I'll get you some lithium, but I don't plan on playing past landing on the planet. Cool landing spot. That's a really cool landing spot. Well, yep, it is definitely a new planet. It's exotic. Look at how exotic it is. I bet there's lots of cool materials and things on this planet that we can harvest. But that'll be next time. Wonder if Frodo's on this planet. 50% of the stream was just me bullshitting about Pokemon and Lord of the Rings. 60, maybe 75%. Cool game. I'm gonna save and quit, so if you guys are ready... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Thank you, Mono and Dave, for making good stuff. That was a really fitting end to a stream that was otherwise pretty uneventful. I really appreciate that. Thank you.